Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Kitchen Table Magic. Today we're going to be playing some Kamigawa Brawl decks exclusively made out of Kamigawa cards that we opened in the booster box and bundle box openings. Um, Zelda, go ahead and tell us what captain you are running, her commander.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my scene real quick. So if you're on mine, I moved it to the center. Hopefully it'll capture better. I am using Risona Asari Commander. She is a legendary creature, human samurai, 3/3 for one generic, one red, and one white. She has haste, and whenever she deals combat damage to a player, if she doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, I get to put an indestructible counter on it. And then whenever combat damage is dealt to me, I would remove an indestructible counter from my commander. So I went with a as much of the samurai warrior tribal as I could, and I also dabbled a little bit with enchantments and artifacts. So we'll see which way plays out better.
Nice. And I went with Tatsunari the Toad Rider. Legendary creature human ninja for 3/3 with a black and two colorless casting cost. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a creature named Kaimi, create Kaimi, a legendary 3/3 black and green frog creature token with. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses one life and you gain one life. And then I can pay a colorless and either a blue or a green mana, and Tatsunari Toad Rider and target frog you control can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with flying or reach. So I went with a lot of enchantments and I think some ninjas to fill it out with what I opened.
So that is one thing that we should be very clear on. These are not going to be the most OP versions of these decks. There's definitely cards that exist in the set that help fill out the synergies. We wanted to work with the cards that we opened, as that's kind of how we play. So we did the randomized order, and Vault gets to go first.
I do.
Oh, I gotta draw my cards. Hold on.
I know, so do I.
I
So
gotta know if I'm keeping. Wow. Pro strats there. Pro strats.
I am not keeping.
I am keeping.
So I will take a free mulligan. You get one free one in Brawl.
Oh, that's also while you're shuffling there. I will point out on spell table we did. I didn't realize this when we recorded our unboxings, but you can select which type of gameplay you're playing, and for some of them you can choose how many players you're doing. So this one, there's specifically an option for 2-player brawl. So it sets spell table, the program, the online website that we're using. It sets up the game exactly how you need it. So it gave us 25 life. It gave us the option to put in a commander, and it just has the two player areas instead of what you would have seen in Vault's screen last time, where there was 4 player areas. Because I didn't change how the commander game was set up.
All right. I'm ready if you're ready.
Yes.
All right. I am going to lead off with a forest. I'm going to tap that forest and I'm going to play a Fang of Shigeki, which is a 1/1 snake with Death Touch.
Oh, great start. Great start.
I will pass turn.
Thank you. So untap, upkeep, draw. And I've got Windscarred Crag. It comes into the battlefield tapped. Also, wow, that's funny. My glasses are creating a shine on my card. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. And when it enters the battlefield, I gain a life. So that's it. That's all I can do.
Tap. Draw. I'm going to play play a swamp. And then I'm going to attack. So now we're in blocker phase. You don't have any blocker, so I'm going to pay a black green to play
Uh-oh.
Mukatai Ambusher for the ninjutsu cost. So I will be bouncing the Death Touch back to my hand. Now instead of one, you'll be taking 3.
Oh, I'm so... Oh, and you've got lifelink on him. Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. So you get 3 life.
I get
Oh.
3 life.
That was a 6-point change. Oh, that
Pass.
hurts. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh dear. Oh my dearness. Oh dear, dear me. Okay. Well, 1 red and 1 other gets me Aki Ronin, I think is how that's said. It is, if my spell table, please catch up. Oh, I'm like making it think too hard. I'm gonna type it in. Oh, nope. If I could type one-handed, that would help. There we go. It's just a 1/3 Goblin Samurai. And whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may discard a card. If I do, draw a card. But he doesn't have haste, so I am done.
I will untap my cards, draw. I will play an island, and then I will do a black and 2 play Tatsunari. My commander, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't have control, I don't have any other mana to play spells right now, so I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play mana for turn. And then I'm going to play choices. The choices now begin for me. I finally have decisions to make. Oh, this is hard.
What are you going to do now?
I think I'm going to pay 1 white and 2 others for an enchantment saga called Restoration of Ahento? Aganjo? I don't know why. I don't know why that's hard for me to say.
Aganjo.
As the saga enters and after your draw step, add a lore counter. So my lore counter is here. So for the first lore counter, I get search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So, hello there. I'm glad I did that. It was halfway down my deck. Put it into my hand and then shuffle. On my next one, I may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And then exile this, after the third one, exile the saga, and it returns as a creature that's on the back. So in the spell table, it shows us the back part. A 3/4 with vigilance, and whenever it attacks or blocks, I get to create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. So then, with that in mind, I will attack for 1.
I will just take 1.
Oh, well, fine. I thought you'd kill it. Anyway, whenever it attacks alone, whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, I may discard a card. I'm going to discard a mountain. If I do, draw a card. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. I will. Oh man, I wish I could share how hilarious that was. Okay, well, and you took your 1 damage?
Yep.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, now I've left myself with no blockers either, because I'm smart like that. So, I'm done.
Gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. I am going to play Osaiju, who endures. It's a legendary land that I can just tap for green. Oh, I can't get it. Or I can channel it for 1 and 2, discard it, and destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land opponent controls. Then that player may search their library for a land card with a basic land type put on the battlefield. And it
Oh,
costs 1 less for each legendary that I control.
legendary creature.
Yeah, legendary creature.
So for just 1 green. Oh, but you would have to have discarded it.
Yeah.
Oh, so right now it's just mana. Like, you don't ever get to use the channel cost again.
Nope. It has to be in your hand.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tap for green to play Generous Visitor, who is a spirit that whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. And then I'm gonna tap another green to do the Fang of Shigeki again.
I totally called that, by the way.
Which is an enchantment creature, so it's going to trigger the Generous Visitor. And whenever I cast an enchantment spell, if I don't control a creature named Kaimi, I get to create this little frog token.
Mm.
And I get to put a 1/1 counter on target creature from this Generous Witness. So I am going to put it on my Toad Rider, and then we are just gonna swing in for 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm dead.
And then I gain 3 life.
Ugh.
And I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. After your draw step, add a lore counter. I may discard a card. When I do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I can't return that, can I? Because it doesn't have a mana value.
Nope. So it just stays there.
So,
or you don't have to discard anything.
What I should have done when I triggered him last time, I should have put something in there that I knew I could call back. But I honestly expected you to kill him, so... Oh, but he would have worked. Mana value 2 or less. Okay, either way. Alright, so I will play mana for turn. And then... I'm going to... pay 1 red and 3 others for Twin Shot Sniper, who is a 2/3 artifact creature goblin archer with reach. I know that's important for you to know. And when Twin Shot Sniper enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. So I'm going to do the 2 damage to your Mokatai Ambusher. Bye-bye lifelink. I don't think it'll help me at this point. I think you've already got a lot of benefit out of it, but...
Yeah, it did what it needed to do.
I know. And then I am going to... Dang it. Dang it. I see the light. I've been thoroughly defeated already. I'm gonna hold.
You never know. I might be drawing crap cards after this.
I don't think it matters if you draw crap cards. You have the board state of a... Yes.
I'm gonna play a island down. And then I am going to do green and 2 to play Grafted Growth, which is a enchantment aura. So I get to enchant land, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to put a 1/1 target on a creature or vehicle I control. So I'm gonna put it on my Toad Rider. And since it's an enchantment, and it's gonna attach to this, and then I get has 2 mana of any color. And since it's an enchantment, it triggers my little frog here. So you take a life, and I gain a life. And then it triggers the visitor here, so I get to put another counter on target creature. So I'll put it there. And then I'm just gonna swing in for 6.
Okay. Well, about that, I will block.
Okay. And then I will be done.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. After my draw step, and I put my third counter on, then I exile it, and it becomes... Also, for those of you guys that are curious, since it's a flip card, I just have 2 of them in the sleeve so that it doesn't be a giveaway. I don't know that that's exactly the best because the thickness of the card does, or like the thickness does change in the sleeve, but I figured where we're playing casually, we're okay. So that is now the enchantment creature, 3/4 with vigilance, and whenever it attacks or blocks, I get to create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. So that was just from my enchantment, and then I'm going to play mana for the turn, and then I'm going to pay 1 white, 1 red, and 1 other. And I'll get my commander out. I think I probably should have had her out sooner. She doesn't. So the thing with mine that I didn't realize is she really likes to be out fast. So if I was on the play instead of the draw, I think it would have been better for my deck. But the minute you had a big creature out, like, she becomes less helpful. So I have a couple questions. My enchantment creature, because it was already on the battlefield as a saga, it doesn't have summoning sickness, correct?
It does, because it left the battlefield and came back transformed.
Okay. Okay. So it's entering the battlefield then.
Yeah.
Exile the saga, then return it to the battlefield, transform. Okay. Cool. Just learning. Just learning. I've never used that mechanic before. My commander doesn't, though. And you have your frog as a 3/3.
Yeah.
And you get to recreate him anytime you attack.
No,
oh, no, when you cast an enchantment spell.
I have to cast an enchantment spell.
Okay. And you have a death touch.
I do have a 1/1 death touch.
I'm not going to forget about your death touch. Thank you very much. That's one of the most painful lessons that I ever first learned.
And then I got a 1/1 weirdo spirit.
Yeah, your spirit's helpful. I was debating whether I should take your spirit out or your life link, but I couldn't afford you to get any more life. I wanted to get rid of that, the generous visitor too, but I couldn't do both. So now, what do I do? I think I'm going to. Oh, it's such a hard call. I gotta hold. I want to attack, but I don't think that's my best move.
I will untap. I will draw. I will go into combat. I will swing in with my 1/1 death touch.
Well, obviously I've got to block it, so you can't ninjutsu something out for cheap. I'm blocking
Yeah.
with twin shot sniper.
Alright, so they'll die.
Nice try, though. If you hadn't taught me that move in the first play of the game. Yeah, you had a 4-costed creature out on turn 2 that was hitting me, so I'm gonna try to be more careful of the ninjutsu.
Do blue and a colorless to play a augmented or an Armguard Familiar. It's an artifact creature equipment with ward 2, and it's a 2/1. An equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has ward 2. And then I can reconfigure it for 4, which means I can pay 4 mana and attach it to target creature I control or unattach it from a creature. I can only do it as a sorcery. And while it's attached, it's not a creature.
Interesting. That's a cool card. I like the flavor of that.
I will go ahead and since this taps for 2 mana now, I'm just going to do 4 colorless.
Okay.
And I will reconfigure this onto my Toad Rider, who is now a, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7 with ward 2. And I will pass since I can't ninjutsu anything out right now.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, and this is unfortunate. That ward thing is very unfortunate, but I actually believe I have an answer to it. So, let me know if this works. I'm going to pay 1 red and 1 other, and then I've got to pay 2 other for the ward cost. Explosive entry. Oh, let me move it up where there's no glare. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, and I get to put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. So I paid for my mana cost for my card, and then I paid the 2 because your artifact has ward to itself, and it gives your creature ward, right? Or if I'm attacking the artifact as it's reconfigured, is there no ward cost?
I don't think there's a ward cost on the artifact itself, so you can take your 2 mana back. It's only if you're targeting the creature.
Well, but that's why I wasn't sure, because the first block says Ward 2. Whenever this permanent becomes the target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2. I think that's like evergreen on the artifact itself.
Maybe. I mean, I took it that it transfers all those abilities over to the creature itself and loses, but
Okay, well,
maybe you're right.
I don't mind taking my mana
Just
back.
take your 2 mana back because
Okay.
from my understanding, it gives it to the creature.
Okay. Well, we can look that up, and then we'll, when we post the video, we'll put it in the comment section if we find that the ruling is different.
Oh.
I was surprised you didn't attack with him this time, honestly, since you
I
bumped
already
him.
attacked with my ninjutsu guy. I couldn't
Oh,
attack.
that's right. You were in your second main phase. Oh my gosh, that turn went so well for me because okay, never mind. um okay, so you've got what have you got out? Okay, so let's do this. The other
I
thing
got a 6/6, I got 3/3, and I got a little 1/1.
I didn't play my mana for turn, did I?
No.
Okay, because I was
I don't
so
think you did.
yeah, okay, so there's my mana for turn. I was so concentrated on if I could take care of that artifact or not. And then 1 red and 2 others gets me Seismic Wave. And what Seismic Wave is, it deals 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target an opponent controls. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to... Oh, sorry, mine didn't capture for some reason. Come on. I got ahead of myself. I was explaining the card and I thought it was up. Seismic Wave.
Yeah, I think I might type that one in.
It's SEISMIC Wave. 2 damage to your frog, and then 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target opponent controls. So then 1 damage across your board. So the frog and your enchantment thing die. Yes! Oh, that works so well. I'm not used to playing red and having, like, these big burn spells. I was really afraid of your board, and then I was like, wait a second. I actually drew up an answer. Okay, and then you still have a beastly thing out there, 6/6?
Well, it would be 5/5 now.
Why is it
Because
only
it took
5?
1 damage from that.
Oh. Well,
5/5 at the
it'd
moment.
be a 5... No, it'd still be a 6. It can...
Oh, it's 6/5.
Yeah, it can do 6 damage. I think I'm gonna have to hold, though. I will hold. I'll try and survive a couple more turns. Now that I wiped your board.
Untap. I will draw. I'll do a green and 1 colorless for a Bamboo Grove Archer, which is an enchantment creature, so I get to make my little fro.
Bust.
He has Defender and Reach with 3/3, and then I could have channeled them to destroy target creature with flying.
But I didn't have any.
And then I'm going to tap this for 2 black. So I'm going to do a black and colorless to play Reckoner's Bargain on my Bamboo Grove Archer.
Oh.
Which is so an additional cost to cast this. Well, I'm not going to put it on it. I got to sacrifice a creature. So I'm going to sacrifice my Bamboo Archer. And I gain life equal to its mana cost, so I get 2 life. And I get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2,
That is the most black of black cards I've seen you play in a while.
and then I get to play a mana for turn. I haven't played one. I haven't had any till now. I get to play a Jungle Hollow tapped, and when it enters, I get a gain of life. Then I don't really have enough mana to do anything else. So got 15 life. I'll hold.
Okay.
I should have probably attacked. But
Well, you have the life advantage. I don't know why you're not. Untap, upkeep, draw. And then I will play mana for the turn. And then oh. Question. The channel thing that's on some of those cards, is that instant speed?
I believe yes.
Because it doesn't say to use only anytime you could cast a sorcery.
Yeah, I think you can channel out at any time.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so I played my mana for the turn. I am going to pay 1 red and 3 others to get Heiko Yamakaze, the general, who is a 3/3 with trample, and whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast target artifact card from your graveyard this turn. And so I'm going to go ahead and attack in with my commander for 3. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, let me make sure. No, wait, hold on. That was wrong. I'm wrong.
Why?
I'm wrong. Nothing.
You know, an artifact includes artifact creatures.
I know, but I miscounted my mana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I miscounted my mana. I'm done.
If you say so.
I say so.
I will draw. And I'll swing in with both.
Okay,
So 6, 7, 8, 9 damage coming at you.
I'm gonna block with my vigilance dude to your commander, and then I'm going to take the 3 from the frog, but I'm also going to use channel. I'm going to use 1 red and 1 white to channel my Iron Hoof boar into the Architect of Restoration. So when I channel him, target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. So It is now a 6/5. We kill each other. And I take 3 damage. And this goes to my graveyard. Actually, wait, that would be an exile. Yeah, that's an exile.
Okay. I'll let him go back to the command zone.
And he costs two extra mana to cast out, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was the same rules as regular commander.
So I guess I'll have to tap this for 2. I'll use a black and the 2 color or a colorless. Here's another colorless. So there's original casting cost. And I'll do 2 more.
I knew he would come right back out, but you know what the cool thing is? I got rid of his counters. I paid all of that to get rid of his counters.
And then I will hold. Be done.
Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I am going to play mana for the turn. It enters tapped, and I get to choose a color. I'll choose red. And then I can tap it. Sorry, it's the Uncharted Haven, if you want to know, since it's non-basic. And then I get to tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. And then I'm going to... Oh, interesting. Okay. So you have a 3/3 blocker. I am going to... Oh, that helps. Pay 1 red for Reinforced Ronin. Now, when I was putting my deck together, when I was looking through my cards, Vault saw this and he's like, oh my god! He was so frustrated because he's played this card in arena matches. Now, granted, it would have been a lot better if I could have got him out sooner because now you're just going to be able to block him, but I think it's hilarious. It's basically, like, I feel like it's almost a ninja in a way because it comes right back to your hand. It'll like sneak out, it'll do damage, and then it can come back.
I hate that card.
So I'm going to attack with him. And because of him attacking alone, this triggers. Whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast target artifact card from your graveyard this turn. Guess what I'm going to cast? I'm going to cast my big Ironhoof Boar. So 1 red and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others.
Well, I guess I'll just block that dude with my Toad Rider.
I figured. But that's okay. I got something bigger on the board for the exchange. Oh, and check this out. He's an artifact creature too.
Yeah.
I think I finally hit some synergies there. Very near the end of the game.
What are you talking about? There's a lot of game left.
I mean, there could be.
I might have 34 life, but my board's not in very good shape.
Yeah, but all it takes is a good top card. Okay. That was my end of combat, and I'm fully tapped of mana, so it's your turn.
Tap all these cards. Draw. I'm gonna swing in for 6.
Dang it. Oh, that's so mean. Well, I'm gonna block the 3/3 frog. Oh, actually, no. I'll block your 3/3 your legendary with my boar, and I'll take the 3 from the frog.
Okay, on that, I am going to
Ninjutsu.
pay a green to cast Tamio Safekeeping on my Toad Rider, so it gets hexproof and indestructible and end a turn, and I gain 2 life. And then I am going to Ninjutsu. Wait. I don't know if I want to do that. I got different plans now. Never mind.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna do a black to play You Are Already Dead on your board.
Oh.
Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn.
He wasn't dealt damage, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your
thing doesn't pull from combat; it just protects it.
Yeah.
It's not a
blink.
blink.
Then I draw a card.
Dang it.
Then I'm going to do a green and one other to play the Saga Azusa. Azusa's Many Journeys. And that, since that's an enchantment, it will trigger my Toad. You take 1 damage, I gain 1 life. And then I get to put a Saga counter on this, and I can play an additional land this turn, but I don't have any additional lands to play. So I think I'm done.
There's a lot of life gain in your deck.
Yep.
Oh, untap. And then I'm going to swing at you because you have no blockers, right? Did you think
0
I would
blockers.
miss that? Okay, cool.
No.
So whenever,
I got 37 life.
Well, I know,
hurt me to...
but it lets me trigger stuff. So, okay, so whenever she deals combat damage to a player, if it doesn't have an indestructible counter, I get an indestructible counter. And then whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, I may cast target card from your graveyard this turn. So 1 red and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others. Gets me my boar. And then...
Didn't think about that, though.
Yeah. That's why I was like, what are you doing, dude? Then I'll play mana for turn. And be done. Did you take your 3? You did. It's hard. It's not even possible to tell. Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Alright.
Are we in a board stall? Are you top decking?
No, I still have 2 in my hand.
Oh, how?
I've had a lot of card draw.
That's true. You have card draw and life gain in that deck. And good synergies. How? How? Why can't I make good decks?
I forgot to tap my guys.
And do your Saga.
Oh, I gained 3 life.
Yep.
So I just gained back what you hit me for.
Yeah. That's okay. I got a creature on the board for it, so.
And then I'm gonna go...
Same?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna block your legendary again. I don't think you have another card that can kill my dude. And you know what? Oh, shoot. She's tapped. I was going to say, since she has indestructible, I can... No. No.
Okay, so I will die here. I'm going to let my guy go to the graveyard.
Interesting.
And you're going to take the 3 from the
Yep.
little frog. And then what I'm going to do is... Don't think I have enough mana to do all this turn. Tap this for 2 black. I'm going to use the black, and the other one is a colorless. And green to play Gloom Shrieker.
Uh-oh.
He's a 2/1 with Menace enchantment creature, so my frog here will get triggered.
I lose a life, you gain a life.
Lose a life, I gain 1. And when Gloom Shrieker enters the battle, target permanent comes from my graveyard to my hand, so I'm going to bring back my commander. And then I'm going to do...
You have enough to cast him.
A black and 2 to play my Toad Rider.
Oh my lord! How? Ah! Can't keep him off the board.
And then I think I have to be done after that.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh!
Oh, you lost your indestructible counter when I hit you too.
Oh, but wait, it says whenever combat damage is dealt to me.
To you or to the creature? To you, you let my 3/3 frog come by and hit you.
Oh. Dang it. I thought it was okay, never mind. That was not smart then. So what do you have up now? You have your 3/3
and a 2/1
and a 2/1. Okay. 1 red and 1 other gets me lizard blades.
Nice.
I'm happy. And then it is an artifact creature with it's a 1/1 with double strike as it comes in, and has double strike. But I can reconfigure for 2. All this beautiful mana I have down here. I will reconfigure with 2 red, and I'm gonna put it on my boar.
He has trample too, doesn't he?
He has trample. So now he is a 5/4 with double strike, which means he does 5 damage straight at first attack, and then a second 5. So,
yeah. So sweet.
Okay, so I will be attacking with him.
Does it have vigilance?
No.
Okay.
So just trample and haste. So I'm going to attack with him. And because of my general here, whenever a samurai or warrior I control attacks alone, I may cast a...
That's not a samurai or a warrior, though.
Oh!
It's a boar.
Dang it! I should have put this on there. Oh, I didn't think about that. I just thought all of my creatures were... Okay. Alright, fine.
I mean, if you want to take that play back, go ahead.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to block with my Gloom Shrieker, so I'm still going to take a lot of damage. Because the first hit...
only takes away 1 because of his toughness. So you take 4 damage from the beginning, and then 5 damage from the second. So 9 damage total. Oh, I didn't think about that. But I can reconfigure that at any time, right?
Anytime you can cast a sorcery.
So in my second main phase, I can reconfigure it onto this one.
Yep.
And then if my creature dies, this stays on the board like a artifact would, right?
Yeah, it comes back to being a creature.
Oh, okay. That is the coolest mechanic. I don't think you agree, but I like it.
Oh no, I like it.
Also, thank you for calling me out on that. I really wasn't paying attention.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not a
Nope,
samurai
nope,
or warrior. But...
nope, nope, it's just a boar. Okay, so I think then with that, I need to be done.
Alright, I'm gonna untap my things. I'm gonna draw. And then I'm gonna do let's see. I'm gonna tap this for, so I need a green. So here's a green. Tap this for 2 black. I'm gonna use this colorless. So there's a green and 2. And here's my 3rd colorless to play Jukai Preserver, who's an artifact or an enchantment creature human druid.
Aww, I liked that card when I saw it.
You lose a life, I gain a life. And then when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. And then I'm gonna do the 1 and a blue.
Dang it!
Toad Rider can't be blocked, or toads can't be blocked except by flying and reach.
Oh, GG!
Swinging for
life.
Yep.
You've had the mana every time you've attacked with him. I don't know why you didn't ever trigger that before.
I forgot about it until that last second.
Alright. I've been top decking, you probably could tell, for about 5 turns now, so let's see what I would have. Oh! 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Oh, dang it.
I got in there.
I was doing so good. I was coming back so good, though.
I still had a Grave Lighter, which was a 2/2 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield, I can draw a card if a creature died this turn. Otherwise, each player sacrifices a creature. And I had this dude that I can ninjutsu out, the 6/5, that whenever he deals combat damage to a player, return a target permanent from graveyard to hand.
Gotcha. Why didn't you just cast him? He's huge.
Because I wanted to make sure I got damage in to bring something back from the graveyard if I needed to, but...
I could tell you there was something you really wanted to ninjutsu.
I did.
Well, that was good. So I didn't honestly expect to live that long, honestly. I think I looked at the clock at like 25 minutes thinking, well, this is going to be a half-hour video. At least I didn't give up.
Almost an hour.
Yeah, almost.
I told you had a good
Well, I think it all hinged on that one way we read the rule for your ward card. So my comeback was all because of that turn. So I think if the ward cost actually was valid, I wouldn't have had enough mana to cast the other fire card, the other damage card. So I think I'm not hurt losing, because I thought I lost that turn, honestly. That's when I was like, I'm not sure if I do come ahead from this, I don't think it would have been fair. I really feel like that permanent, or that the way that it reads at the top of that card means that artifact always has ward. And then
I didn't.
But see, I don't know.
Like the double strike one, as soon as it turns those blades, like all the other things.
That's not something that can have double strike. You can have ward on an artifact.
No, it's not very common.
Yeah. No, not common, but I think that's one of the things. Is that just speaking of that card, is it just a common card? Because maybe then that's the difference. Yeah, it's just a common. So maybe, I don't know, that would be way OP then, if that is how that works.
Well, see, I thought once it turned into an artifact, it lost all creature abilities. That's why I didn't think it had.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up. But I think that was a really good game. I think it showed a lot of the mechanics, especially where you had the ninjutsu trick on me immediately. After you had told me what ninjutsu does when we were unboxing, I was like, dang it! I let him get away with it.
Yeah, I think we did every every mechanic in this set. We
Oh, did
did
we?
channel, we
Oh,
did
yep.
the reconfigure,
Yay!
the ninjutsu, and the samurai
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. So those
mechanic.
were
So I'm
excellent.
thinking that's everything that was. The only mechanic was the art or enchantment vehicles, but or
Yeah,
the
the
vehicles, but
the vehicles, but
that's been around for a while.
they've been introduced for a while now, and you know how to operate them so well. Oh my gosh, I'm scared when I run against your vehicles.
So yeah, there we go. That's some of the Kamigawa Neon
Yay!
Dynasty cards.
Thank you all.
A lot
Thank
of
you all if
fun.
you made it through with
Yes,
us.
thank
I
you.
didn't expect it to last that long.
No, it did not.
We'll catch you next time.
Yep. See you
Bye.
later. Bye.